Hello. Today is 23rd November and just some flashback of this time last year when and me were in Spain, and so this picture was shot by Zhang when we were having a conversation with a Syrian refugee in Granada, Spain. I don't really know why we stopped to talk to him, as we were really rushing and almost missed our coach going back to Madrid. And for some reason the man came to us and started the conversation, and actually it was a lovely moment. And he told us he has been in Spain for 3 months now, and he's from the capital, and he asked whether we know about the situation in Syria back then, and it's such a mess, and he was the only person in his family got to the refuge scheme, and now he's in Spain. And he told us he really missed his home, and it wasn't a easy decision to leave his hometown and move to a new country for such thing, because of the war, the civil war that departed people in the family. And he asked where we were from, and we told him that we are from Vietnam. And he asked us how is Vietnam now? He heard that Vietnam is in peace now, right? And we said we confirmed to him that we are live in peacetime now. And he asked also how about the north and the south of Vietnam, are you one? And funnily enough that Wang is from the south and I'm from the north. And we told him we met in England and we are actually best friends in uni. And so I really hope that the fact me and Wang being best friends in uni, regardless the fact I'm from the north of Vietnam, from Hanoi, and Wang's from Saigon, the south of Vietnam, but we are one piece now. And hopefully it somewhat brings a hope to the guy that in the end peace will win, and he can reunite with his family and going back to his home. So at the same time today, actually I want to share you this story I read from Peace in Every Step. Probably if you don't know, this summer I went to Stourbridge near to Birmingham in the UK for the first retreat of my life. So the retreat practices the Plum Village tradition, where that brings mindfulness to everyday life. And it was founded by the world's most respected and revered Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, and he's from Vietnam. And I think the experience actually transformed me in a better person, and I was so touched in many levels. And now I'm bringing mindfulness to my daily life, and it actually helps me to balance my kind of work-life balance. And so I think I should just start to read. So it is called Call Me By My True Names. Was written by Thich Nhat Hanh back in the 1970s. He wrote it in response to hearing the news about a young refugee girl from Vietnam throwing herself into the sea and drowning after being raped by Thai sea pirates. And I'm gonna read it now. In Plum Village, where I live in France, we receive many letters from the refugee camps in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, and the Philippines, hundreds each week. It is very painful to read them, but we have to do it. We have to be in contact. We try our best to help, but the suffering is enormous, and sometimes we are discouraged. It is said that half the boat people die in the ocean. Only half arrive at the shores in Southeast Asia, and even then, they may not be safe. There are many young girls, boat people who are raped by sea pirates. Even though the United Nations and many countries try to help the government of Thailand prevent that kind of piracy, sea pirates continue to inflict much suffering on the refugees. One day, we received a letter telling us about a young girl on a small boat who was raped by a Thai pirate. She was only 12, and she jumped into the ocean and drowned herself. When you first learn of something like that, you get angry at the pirate. You naturally take the side of the girl. As you look more deeply, you see it differently. If you take the side of the little girl, then it is easy. You only have to take a gun and shoot the pirate. But we cannot do that. In my meditation, I saw that if I had been born in the village of the pirate and raised in the same conditions as he was, there is a great likelihood that I would become a pirate. I saw that many babies are born along the Gulf of Siam, hundreds every day. And if we, educators, social workers, politicians, and others do not do something about the situation, in 25 years, a number of them will become sea pirates. That is certain. If you or I were born today in those fishing villages, we may become sea pirates in 25 years. If you take a gun and shoot the pirate, you shoot all of us, because all of us are to some extent responsible for this state of affairs. So after a long meditation, I wrote this poem. In it, there are 3 people: the 12-year-old girl, the pirate, and me. Can we look at each other and recognize ourselves in each other? The title of the poem is Please Call Me by My True Name, because I have so many names. When I hear one of these names, I have to say yes.
Please call me by my true names. Don't say that I will depart tomorrow. Even today, I am still arriving. Look deeply. Every second I am arriving. To be a bud on a spring branch. To be a tiny bird with still fragile wings, learning to sing in my new nest. To be a caterpillar in the heart of a flower. To be a jewel hiding itself in a stone. I still arrive in order to laugh and to cry, to fear and to hope. The rhythm of my heart is the birth and death of all that is alive. I am a mayfly metamorphosing on the surface of the river. and I am the bird that swoops down to swallow the mayfly. I am a frog swimming happily in the clear water of a pond, and I am the grass snake that silently feeds itself on the frog. I am the child in Uganda, all skin and bones, my legs as thin as bamboo sticks, and I am the arms merchant selling deadly weapons to Uganda. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself in the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. I am the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. I am a member of the Politburo with plenty of power in my hands, and I am the man who has to pay his debt of blood to my people, dying slowly in a forced labor camp.
So I was really moved when I read this line. I am the 12-year-old girl, refugee on a small boat, who throws herself into the ocean after being raped by a sea pirate. And I am also the pirate, my heart not yet capable of seeing and loving. My joy is like spring so warm, it makes flowers bloom all over the earth. My pen's like a river of tears, so vast that fills the four oceans. Please call me by my true names, that I can hear the cries and laughters at once, so I can feel that my joy and pain are one. Please call me by my true names, so that I can wake up and the doors of my heart will be left open. Please call me by my true names, that I can hear my cries and laughter at once, so I can feel that my joy and pain are one. Please call me by my true name, so that I can wake up and the doors of my heart will be wide open. The door of compassion. And now it is the Vietnamese lyrics. Niềm vui mình tựa mùa xuân ấm áp, khắp nơi trên hành tinh xanh, khiến hoa đâm chồi tươi xinh. Nỗi đau mình một dòng sông nước mắt, lấp tràn đại dương, biển khơi đong đầy, gọi thất cries and laughter at once, so I can feel that my pain and joy are one. Please call me by my true name so that I can wake up, and the door of my heart will be left open. The door of compassion.